Hello everybody, and tonight we're going to be having a look back on the Final Fantasy Monsters series. This is the Skeletal Warrior. I have previously looked at this figure on my channel before, and I wanted to take a look back on it in the Halloween season. So we are going to be revisiting the Skeletal Warrior today, and we're going to remind ourselves just how terrible the action figure actually is. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get started. So here is a skeleton by itself when you get it out of the package. Now the skeleton looks pretty cool, you'd say. But because it is a skeleton, its limbs tend to get really loose, and the arms and the hands seem to be breaking off. But the sculpt of the skeleton is pretty good for a figure made in 1999. I mean, he's got these weird poles being skewered into between his ribs, and he's got almost this lava inside of his ribs, which looks pretty cool. He's got this sort of flailing hooded cloth around his neck, and he's got these sort of chic boots. But with that out of the way, we're going to get him to stand, and even getting the figure to stand is quite a problem due to his weak legs. He does come with two swords. This sword right here, which sort of looks like a regular sword with fire sort of embedded into the metal, which looks pretty cool, and the handles are well done. Here's more of a stone-looking sword, like it's been well used. You can see the wear, the sort of scratch marks from it clashing with other swords, and the sort of chipping off, like say, if it was made of rock or a stone material, which is pretty cool. He does come also with the display base, which once you have the figure on the pegs, it doesn't really stand that well. And it does come with these two holsters that peg into one of the swords and create sort of a cool looking blade. But the skeleton, for the most part, is a cool looking skeleton. It just doesn't do all the things it would be able to do if you were to display in your collection. And it often suffers from being too top heavy, or the limbs just sort of breaking off. As you can see with one of his arms here, it seems to be breaking off one of the hinges, which is really sad, because I paid a fair amount of money for this guy. He is from, of course, the Final Fantasy Monsters collection, and quite shockingly, we've been taking a look at a lot of the skeletons in this during this Halloween season. We will be taking a look at the decorative Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton head candy bowl for Halloween. So it's basically a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull, and you put the candy inside of his mouth. It looks pretty cool. We're definitely going to have a look at that. I'm going to pick that up from my local Walmart. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the skeleton. It is a good figure. It just doesn't... It's not a good thing to display because of his sort of crappy stature. He's always sort of wanting to go forward or wanting to go back. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next spooky review. And until next time, enjoy your haunts.